Hi guys, today I have a very ambitious June TBR. A lot of books, but I genuinely think I can get through all of these. I've finished my studying, I'm settled here, so I'm no longer hopping to like Essex, Birmingham, Bristol. I'm here in Bristol, settled. My life is just going the way of the wind. It's going like the colours of the wind. Like, can you paint with all the colours of the wind? You think I'm an ignorant savage. But you've been so many places, I guess it must be so. But still, you cannot see that I cannot paint with the colours of the wind. I can paint. I can paint. So I'm just going to stop babbling now and get straight to the books. So first up, I have two really cute mangas. I have Soul Eater Book 1 and Chibi Vampire Book 2. And this is about a girl who's a vampire and this boy's kind of worked it out, so he's going to go and meet her parents. And I'm not sure what this one is about, but it just looks cutesy kids horror kind of thing. Next up I've got beef with this book. The Railway Children by E. Nesbit. Now I got halfway through this book and gave up, and that was about a year ago. So I'm going to have to reread it from the beginning to get back into the flow. I think what was annoying me about this is that it's about these children and they're near a railway and it's set in England and it's all lovely and they wave at a man on the railway train and everything every day, whatever. And then they make friends with someone who, the anger in my voice, they make friends with someone who works on the railway. And the man that they make friends with is a very kind of working class man, and I would say that the children are middle class. Even though in it they're talking about how they don't know what's happened to their father, their mum kind of locks herself up in her bedroom and she's not very well, but they have a cook and a housemaid. So I feel like if you have a cook and a housemaid and an aunt who gives you stuff, then you're not that poor, really. And in the book, the local people who aren't rich at all give the children a hamper full of food, and I was kind of like, sorry, what? And then this man who's their like train friend who works on the train, he was like helping them out, and I was like, sorry, what? They've probably got more money than you. And that was just annoying me. I feel like I've been really harsh on these railway children. I'm like, you're not poor, stop complaining. But it was obviously set in a different time. It just was annoying me, because when you read something like Dickens' Great Expectations, Pip in that, you understand like Pip is poor at the beginning, and him and his family have to work really hard for everything that they have. And I was just like, you're little brats, to be honest, the railway children. But I'm going to give it another go. I then have Damage by Josephine Hart. I've watched the movie of this. The movie's fantastic, but originally it was this book, and it's about a man who has an affair with his son's fiance, and it's a very sexual affair, but it's really freaking weird. Like, you can see he's got his hands like over her eyes and they're pulling on each other, and it's just odd. The whole film is odd. It's a fantastic film, so I really want to read the book. But it's not about love and it's not about passion, it's about desperation, and these two people are really damaged and they're just kind of hurting each other instead of loving each other, and it's just horrible and sad, but really well done. So I'm excited to read the book. I then have a non-fiction. This is The World is Full of Laughter by Dolly Sen. I believe this is self-published, and this is about Dolly's life. She wrote about her time in a mental institute. She had various mental illnesses, and at one point she had voices in her head telling her to kill her father. And everyone was saying to her, like, you need to sort this out in the mental hospital, otherwise you're gonna end up in prison. Like, that's how bad her kind of psychosis got and everything. And this is her just talking about it. And what really gripped me about this is right at the beginning, she says, this book started as a possible suicide note and ended up a celebration of life. And then she's dedicated the book for her dad. And it says, for Dad, with lots of love, some peace, and a little bit of pain. I just really like the rhythm within her writing, so I'm interested to read that. I then want to read Witch Child by Celia Rees, and this is set in diary entry form, and it's about a girl who's a granddaughter of a witch. Heard great things. I then have Fire Child by Sally Emerson. This was sent to me by Quartlet Books, and it looks like a new release book, but don't be deceived. This came out in 1987, and the covers have just been rebranded on Sally's Works by Quartet to get like YA audiences more involved in picking up the book, which I am all for. The rebranding of classics, if it's going to make younger people more interested in them and appeal more to them, fully for it. So this is a diary entry form again, but it's complicated because it's one girl who she's like a Lolita and older men like her, and then the next diary entry will be a boy who's in his 20s who's damaged, and they, what's it called? Alternate, that's it, they alternate between the two of them, and the two of them are going to meet, and you're going to find out how they meet, and it's going to have dangerous, disastrous effects. So I don't know if that means towards each other or towards like mankind and everyone. I like that it's called Fire Child. It's kind of like playing with fire. Fire Child. Although she's ginger. Maybe fire, ginger. I wish I had ginger hair. Like, look how nice that hair is that. Did anyone watch the series Will and Grace? I was obsessed with it. And the actress that plays Grace has ginger hair, and it's this massive curly ginger hair. And I would always look at her and be like, why? Why can't I have been that? I then have a beast of a book. This is, of course, Stephen King. If it's a beast of a book, it's going to be Stephen King, isn't it? This is Dumber Key, and I love Stephen King, okay? I love Misery. I love Carrie. I think they're great. But do they need to be as long as they are? I feel like he puts a lot of filler in his books. Does a book ever need to be this long? Can we question that? Anyway, Dumber Key is about a man who moves to an island. He wants to move away from his past, and he starts painting. And his painting uncovers secrets, and I don't know how. I don't know if he starts painting actual things that have happened or how on earth that happens, but his paintings uncover stuff, so like children have gone missing and different things. I don't know much else about it. There's also a ghost ship riding the distant horizons, a family's buried past reaching, what? Reaching long hands into the present. I don't know what you're talking about. And then last but not least, I have Rick and Morty Volume 1. Now, Rick and Morty was a comic book series that now this is like volume 1, it's been put into different volumes, and now it's a really successful TV series that my boyfriend is obsessed with. And it's on season 3, and we have to watch it all the time, and I just can't like get into it. I don't know what it is. I haven't watched that much of it, and I think the more I watch of it, the more I'm gonna get into it. But I thought, why not read the, you know, graphic thing. I actually forced him to buy this. I'm gonna be honest, when I was sitting here I was like, shall I say I bought it? I'm too honest, I forced him. We were in a shop and I was like, you like it? You like, I'm a book pusher. I'll push anyone into buying a book. So I was like, you like it? You should get it. So he did, but really I'm gonna read it, and he's not that interested in reading it. But yeah, I hope to get into Rick and Morty. I feel like it is really good, but I just can't quite. It's like, but I'm just chatting now, sorry. The TBR's over, you can leave if you want. I'll just carry on chatting. I love Bob's Burgers, the cartoon series. I think it is hilarious. And from the first episode I watched of that, sorry about that, my camera just rudely cut out, kind of like, girl, you've done your TBR. Let's wrap it up now. But let me just say, Bob's Burgers, fantastic cartoon series, loved it from the get-go. Whereas Rick and Morty, I just can't get into, but I do find it funny. So I'm interested to kind of get more into the series with that. And that's it, that's the end of my TBR. I genuinely think I can get through these books, which means that when it comes to 1st of July, I'll be like, what a fool you were, what a fool. When I'm like holding up 2 of the books, like, I read 2 books this month. Thank you for everyone who subscribed to my channel. I feel like I don't say that enough, but thank you for subscribing and watching my videos, and I hope you enjoy them. Hope you enjoy my little book layout. Oh my god, look, that looks like Ivy, and I'm like Poison Ivy, like, hey, Batman, do you want a kiss? So I'll see you again soon for another video. You know me, it'll be very soon. I'm making videos all the time, like bang, 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 bang.
Should I choose the smoothest course, steady as a beating drum? Should I marry Coco One? Is all my dreaming at an end? He wants me to be steady like the river, but you know, the river's not steady at all. What I like most about rivers is you can't step in the same river twice. The water's always changing, always flowing. But people I guess can't live like that. We all must pay a price.
I also have this massive blue balloon which just turned up on my doorstep. I opened my door and it was just there like a sign. I was like, what do you mean? But look how massive it is. It's huge, but it's just a normal balloon. Oh my god. Anyway, talk to you soon. Bye.